Hi there. Good afternoon. Good evening. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Witching Forecast. I hope you're having a fabulous day. My name is Laura Daligan, and I'd like to wish you all a happy Lunasad or Lamas, or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, I'd love to wish you happy Imbolc. And I hope you had having a lovely celebration as this first harvest of the year, and also if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, the first signs of spring and life. So welcome to the Witching Forecast, and in this forecast we're going to, as always, be looking at the energy for the week. I've got lots of different tarot cards with me today, and we're going to look at the energy for this week, how things are going, what to look out for, what to work with, what to connect with. We're going to look at oracle cards as well, oracle spreads. And then we're going to go through the Wheel of the Year, starting with Leo, because basically Leo's its birthday time for you guys. And then we're going to go around the year and give you all a more personal reading. So, as always, if you know your chart, if you know your birth chart, then you can get your big three, your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. You can get 3 readings in this free forecast. And reminds me, I've got my Goddess Awakening mug. I know I've got a bit of a back to front screen, but the Goddess Awakening mug, which is good and on form because Goddess Awakening is open for enrollment. If you would like to learn more about the Path of the Goddess, we work with 8 archetypes, as you can see on my mug. Great mug. You have tea and you have advertising. Brilliant. But also the reminder of the different archetypes that you can work with. You've got the Mother there, the Maiden, the Wild Goddess, the Love Goddess, the Warrior Goddess, the Queen Goddess, the Dark Goddess, and the Crone Goddess. These are the 8 archetypes that we work with over the 8 weeks of the course through meditation, videos, and all awesome things. So if you'd like to find out more about Goddess Awakening and spend your late summer, beginning of autumn connecting deep in with the journey of the goddess, find out more on all the W's, LauraDaligan.com, and on the Awakening courses page. And you can find out more about my fabulous Goddess Awakening course. So Emma's enrolled. Yes, Emma. Yes. Big hugs. I'm very glad that you've enrolled on the course, and it's going to be a lot of fun and it's a good combination, if I do say so myself, of a lot of fun, a lot of really deep journeying, some history geeking, some mythology, a lot of meditations as well, craft projects, so you can weave and create your own projects to connect you to the goddess as well. So all very awesome. Anyway, hello to everyone that's watching so far. Hi there, Patricia. Hi there, Debbie. Lovely. And lots of healing to Debbie. Big love to Debbie, who's got a foot in a cast and having a very hard time at the moment. So lots of love to Debbie. To Jane as well. Hi there, Jane. And Emma and Diana. Good afternoon. Right. Without further ado, let's do the card of the week. And Miriam and Helen and Willow. Hello. Let's look at the energy and the cards for the week, and which deck to use. All the choices. Druidcraft, Everyday Witch, or the Enchanted Forest. I don't know. Do you guys have a preference? Let's have a look and see which one feels right. Yes, my lovely God. Do you have one? Miriam has one as well. You have one of these, don't you, Miriam? Goddess. Hi there, Vicky. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Simeon. Hello, Debbie. Hello, everyone. Hello. Check out the mug. You can actually buy them on my website as well, I think. Like, I know what's on my own website. I think you can buy them on my website. Okay, Willow was the first one that put her 10 pence in about. I'm glad someone's got their brain about them today and is choosing which deck to work with. Willow says the Enchanted Forest. And Whistlery says, hi, Whistler, hope you're well. So that's 2 votes, the Enchanted Forest. We're going in with the Enchanted Forest. Let's do this. Miriam said, yes, she does. She loves her mug. Mine's just covered in lipstick at the moment. But yay. I've got some peppermint tea today. I over-caffeinated yesterday, so I'm trying to chill a bit this afternoon. Let's have a look. Okay, let's begin. Let's tune in. So it is Lunasad energy here in the Northern Hemisphere, and Imbolc in the Southern. We're going from the 2nd of August to the 8th. What energy, what cards do we want to... What does the universe want to show us for this week? Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Would like to show us. I think the universe wants to show us some more cards because. So it's all right. We all know the 5 of Cups feeling, and I wonder if I was looking at astrology, and we've got Chiron, the wounded healer, retrograde in Jupiter, I think, and Jupiter expands everything, you know. And Chiron is where our wounds are, and because it's going retrograde, it feels like it's kind of going over old wounds and over old stuff, and because of Jupiter it might feel like it's almost stretching that out. So if you're feeling that, do let me know in the comments. But the Five of Cups could come up in that energy. The princess or the lady has got lost her golden ball in the swamp. But we all know what happens in fairy tales. If you kiss the frog, it turns to a handsome prince, obvs. So there is a feeling always with the Five of Visions that we're focusing on what we've lost, not focusing on what we could have or what magic could happen or what energies could be transformed. And with the visions, it's the cups, it's the water. I like that it's visions in this deck because it's almost like we are emotional, where we dive into emotions and how we see the world because of our emotions. So yeah, she's like, oh no, my ball, my golden ball, it's gone. And the frog's like, but lots of magic to come, here. So yeah, the first card is, I would say, do the healing. Again, got Three of Swords as well. Like, honestly, that's why I said, let's keep pulling the cards. Let's keep pulling them. Because we could easily get drawn into those wounds and the jealousy and the feeling of, I can't do this. And actually, it's almost like that's a well-worn path of thought sometimes, isn't it? And I'm not saying don't go there because I don't want to spiritual bypass everything and say, don't feel those things. And Diane says no, pity parties. Yeah. Indeed, it is a tough balance, isn't it, between acknowledging how we feel, acknowledging the wounds, acknowledging the sense of that was painful, I didn't enjoy that hurt, and not really getting what we want. It's happened, so don't dwell. Yeah, exactly. There's a real balance of kind of acknowledging it, but I think we could really shoot ourselves in the foot this week if we go down that road too deeply, because what do we have as well? The Nine of Boons and Nine of Pentacles, which is a lovely, lovely card. I feel like when we get into the Five of Cups energy and the Three of Swords energy, we're just taken away from reality. We're taken away from the moment and what we have around us and the treasures and the abundance. And I feel like it's a reframing of things this week. You've got the Nine of Boons, which is just this woman, and I love it in this deck because she has her freedom. In the Rider-Waite or the Smith-Waite, you've got the Falcon. It has the mask on, so it's almost like the Falcon can't be free. But in this deck, you have the absolute freedom of this bird here, which is a different bird, a sort of a hummingbird, and all the fruits of the harvest there. So how do we work with this energy? Well, what we do, I feel, is focus on what is real, because the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords are all a little bit hallucination-y sometimes, or they're projections. We work on what is real. We work on what we can have. Maybe life isn't showing us certain areas of satisfaction, but there is so much there for us. I really feel drawn to pull another card as well. So what else can help us move forward this week? Six of Challenges. Well, that's quite cool. The Six of Swords is saying, like we've all been saying on the deck, move. You've got through a situation, move through it, work how you can navigate, work out how you can make those next steps. You've got through it. You did it. Well done. You've got through a hard time. Give yourself that space to be in the moment, be present, taste the fruit of the berries, go and lie in the grass or touch, smell a flower, stroke your pet, be very, very present in what you have here and now, because as we know, that's all we really actually do have, and be aware that you have got through something. And this week it could be a bit of a week where you leap over a challenge and you realize that you're on the other side of it and that you can actually really move forward very, very strongly. So I think it's been an interesting week, and it'll be all about choices as well. There could be a temptation to go down like a water flume of doom. Water flume of doom. It's a great sentence. And there's also a chance to just give yourself the space and the time to build up your strength, to navigate your way forward, and know that in this moment you're safe, you're good, you've got everything that you need. So yeah, stuff from the past may come up to be healed. I think you've also said in the comments, like, not to dwell so much, not to pity party. You're allowed a pity party if you want, but just keep it in perspective, but then make healthy choices for you. Make choices that are going to serve you and allow you to elevate and move forward with life, because in the present there's a lot of good things. Waterfall of doom. I like that as well. The last year or so could have been like the waterfall of doom, water flume of doom, not the waterfall. Yeah, because it's got a rhyme, hasn't it? The water flume of doom. You can always see it, like it's going down the swimming pool, like into more memories from the past that you don't want to be reminded of. Anyway, it's all fine. it's always all fine, isn't it? It's always all fine. There's always a perspective and there's always a healing. And again, astrology wise, I think it's hitting the raw parts emotionally, and there must be a reason for it. You know, if there must be, I've decided there must be a reason for it. It's because we can have wholeness and love and gentle and completion without projecting. Well, there's nice stuff coming up. This might not be for this week, but look at that. You've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups coming up. So maybe it's going through the water flume of doom before, you know, you get the, what it could be if everything's great, Cobbo. Can you help me with this, Cobbs? Before you get to the, I don't know, paradise island of joy. I don't know. There's a better thing. I'll think of a better saying. What do you think, Cobbo? Are you going to help me? No, it's not going to help me. Paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I don't know. It'll be better, basically. Things are going to get better. I just might feel this week there's a little leap of faith needed. There could be all the sore spots being hit by something, and you just need to do what you need to do is look after yourself, do good things for yourself, take care of yourself, choose better thoughts for yourself, and be very present in the, be more cat. I ask myself often, what would Cobweb do? He'd probably just stare out the window and be engrossed in whatever's going on, or lick his bits. But, you know, I'm not suggesting you do that. That's bad advice. But, you know, be in the moment, be present, be with where you are, maybe watch a comedy or do something that's going to keep you strong and in a good space. Right then, I think I've just done some very strange things then, so I best carry on. I was trying to find what I did with the animal cards, actually. They've gone walkabouts. I'm not quite sure what Laura did with the animal cards. So I'm just going to have a little nose and say I'm glad that I am being insane today. Just take a second to regather as I try and find them. No. One cannot know what one has done with... one cannot know what one has done with them. Put them behind me. That's what one is. All you need to do today is watch me being ridiculous. If you're feeling low, I'll do my best to cheer you up. Maybe this is happy tunes. Absolutely. Happy tunes. Absolutely. Dance. I mean, I know Debbie and me. I mean, I'm struggling with. I did my ankle in a couple of months ago. Still a bit sore. Debbie, you know, we could just do the one-footed dance. You know, we could do the one-footed dance. Now Cobby's licking my phone. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Don't do that. Right. Let's have a look and see. What is the animal guidance for this week? Come animals, give us a helping hand through this. What is the animal guidance for this week? Oh, so nice. Giraffe, visionary. I think this is about to say what we were just saying, but in better terms. Giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I love this so much. Nothing could get us through those. Because, you know, when you're in the Three of Swords is, for anyone or for your challenges in this deck, it's kind of your thoughts really hurting. You know, you're thinking about things that are just not great and the past and all the things like that. Or it could be very genuine, very present, but Five of Cups is also dwelling on the past, dwelling on what things didn't work out for you. And what do you need to pick yourself out of that is a giraffe, like a long neck, like a giraffe, to see above everything, to rise above, to be very graceful. They're quite tough as well, aren't they? Flexible. See the right path, stand tall in your self-worth. I think that is what is, I might hammer that through the reading today. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Don't let anything drag you down the water flume of doom. Be a giraffe. If that you take anything away from this reading today, take that away. Rise above, get the vision, get into a high place, see the bigger picture. Imagine that you're a giraffe or like a falcon, and you can just see above everything and just see where you've been, you know, the different people that you've met. If you're in, you know, like a situation where you can't see the forest for the trees, if you get into this energy, you can really just see, you know, you before you met them, or you before you in this situation. You can see that life is definitely more open and more free than you thought. So what have we got? So talking about this, Jane says, dance like no one's watching. Willow Moon says, it is that type of day. Crazy energy, one-footed dance is a hot. Very correct. No hip, just the hop. We're just going to hop for the rest of the day. Debbie's been hopping around the house when you cannot be bothered to use crutches. Miriam says, yes, cats are funny. No shame. And Willow Moon says, giraffe sees things from a totally different perspective. They know what's coming and observe. They do. You can't be quite hard to surprise a giraffe. So that's a really nice way of seeing it. I just think people like we, as a collective, have the ability right now to get sunken into our own stuff too much. And the energy of the giraffe, and just even with the 6 of challenges in this deck, I think I've put it away now. But if it comes out again, we'll see. She's climbed up a tree to get away from the wolves. So, you know, it's a higher perspective, isn't it? It's kind of getting away from the things that seem to be dragging you down and get that higher perspective. Okay. Let's get rocking and rolling and see what we have for today. We're going to start with our lovely Leos, our birthday Leos. If it's your birthday this week, big happy birthday to you. Also, pay attention if you are a Leo rising or a Leo moon or a cat. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, Leos this week. Let's have a little look and see. Oh, you got nice cards. Got nice cards. I did too because it's your birthday time. So lovely. The 2 of Cups, or the 2 of Visions, sorry, in this deck. 2 of Cups, traditionally. And so beautiful. It's a deep soul connection, isn't it? It's a deep, beautiful recognition of the other. So with the 2 of Cups, you're really recognizing that other person, whether it be a romantic love, which it often is the 2 of Cups, a soul love, just a knowing of that other person, that feeling of deep connection that helps us really feel part of life and feel brighter. It can be a friend, doesn't have to be a romantic side of things, but it does have that romantic edge. And I love it in this deck that it is 2 females because it's more open than the traditional 2 of Cups. The red and the white, which often comes up with this, the passion and also the purity and other things as well we won't go into now. But yeah, I love it. Gentle harmony, deep connection. And then let's get feisty, Leos. You've got the Seeker of Spells, the Knight of Wands, traditionally. And this is really beautiful. She's gone out at night and she's seeked and she's found with her fox companion, the magic flower that only bloomed in the forest at night. Those who dare find the magic. Those who dare find the magic. That's a good motto for you Leos this week, I think, or Leo Moon or Leo Rising, as well as Leo Sun. Thank you. I like that. After the bit of a wobbly start with the cards, maybe we, might get some nice moments. Touch wood. Might not happen. But Leos, your birthdays are blessed. And Luna, hi there, Luna. You said yesterday was your birthday and today is your daughter's. Happy birthday to you both. And happy birthday. Have a lovely week. And Miriam says, okay, cool. I'm a giraffe. Sounds like a good plan. The same thing. Just channel those words. I'm a giraffe. I'm not in the water flume of doom. I'm a giraffe. Hi can be. So, looking at your comments are awesome. So just looking at your comments. If you're watching later, these are comments from the live show that is at 5 p.m. on Mondays. If you want to tune in and join in. But Sapphire says, my sister is a Leo and her girlfriend have been together for over 4 years. I love that. Yes, isn't it lovely? I love the fact that it's like more embracing every different relationship, so it's not just masculine and feminine. We've got the beautiful soul connection there and in the beautiful romantic energy of the 2 of Cups. So perfect. And Patricia we can talk today. Not a great start. Patricia is Leo Moon and I like that. Yeah, that's a beautiful energy. Right, let's continue. We're going through our where are we going to? Virgo. Team Virgo. Let's have a look and see what's going on for you Virgos this week. Oh, lovely. See, you guys are navigating the strange energy with grace. Yeah. I love this card. So the Leos have the Seeker of Spells, so the Knight of Wands. And you, lovely Virgos, have the Seeker of Visions, the Knight of Cups. Nothing much more beautiful than a harp player. I love that. So just playing the harp and just deeply connecting on a soul level. I just love harps. I've just got such a thing for harps. And you've got in the birchwood, playing the harp, the butterflies in the background. This is for you guys a week of dreaming, a week of creativity, a week of romance, a week of kind of casting that spell of love and vision and beauty. So really dig into that romantic energy, really dig into that heartfelt energy, be creative, make music, make love, make music, make art, do just beautiful things to spin out that healing vibe. I'd say for you Virgos, put yourself in a little bit of a bubble this week of your own imagining, and like when you just get enraptured by a book, and you're just in that character. Well, kind of have your own bubble of your own magic this week and really enjoy that energy. So I know you Virgos are very hardworking and sometimes very hard on yourself. So it's good to have that dreamy in between the worlds kind of feeling, I think, with you guys. It looks really, really beautiful. So lovely energy. Such a nice feeling for Virgos. Bloodspot and Steel says, does it mean anything in particular if your sun and moon sign are the same sign? Just goes, yeah, I mean, wherever your sun and moon are, it always means something, but it means that's uber powered if you've got more than one. I mean, I know some people that have got quadruple Libra or quadruple Virgo, which means like 4 of their big main planets are in them. And it does mean that they are kind of very powerful. Like, it's a very powerful energy, and a very so you often you'll get maybe sun in Aries, moon in Cancer. So that will be you've got the fire in the water, so it will kind of dissipate the fire a bit, or the water will be fired up. But if you have 4, maybe say you had 3 planets or 2 planets in Aries, let's say, that would be super fire, so it would just double the energy of what you've got going on. Obviously, moon is more inner world, moon is more quiet world, home world, how you are with how you think about your feelings and your life and your gentler side or your home side, and sun is out there. So it would mean your sun and your moon have a relation to that energy. So your inner and outer world have a relation to that star sign. Okay, moving forwards, let's keep going and head towards our lovely Librans. Any Librans in the crowd today? Let's have a look for you guys and see what is coming up for you this week, lovely Librans. I quite love this interpretation of the 4 of Pentacles. You've got the cake, the pie, and he's like, my pie. No, my pie. There's a little bit of pie possessiveness going on here. You can't have my pie. This is my, you know what I mean? This is being a little bit small-minded, a little bit caught up in the practical things, a little bit annoyed maybe that someone's copied you, or annoyed that someone's got something that you haven't, or just feeling like, why have they done that? I'm a little bit, we all get like it. We all go like, well, I wanted that and they've done that, especially if you're tired, you're exhausted, you've got the Chiron stuff going on, there's a lot of healing to be done, and there could just be there could be the desire to just close down a bit this week and go, no, don't care, don't want to know, I just want to get on with my work and just ignore everybody. And you're going to go off into your really reclaiming what it means to be you. I think from this, wait a minute, why am I getting annoyed at this? Why do I feel possessive or stuck? Or why do I feel like I have to hold on to what I've got and not let it go? You're going to go into the Keeper of Challenges. You're going to go up into the Knight of, the King of Swords, additionally. And you're really going to think things through, and you're going to work something out really important this week. So it could be a small thing that seems a bit petty, or so it's annoying you and you can't work out why you're so annoyed by it. But it's going to trigger some thoughts that will make you go back to the drawing board of life and go, hold on, I really want to change this. And you'll start putting the action in this week. You've got the fairy wind. I do struggle to that laughing because I am literally a child. But that's a Chariot traditionally. So you've got getting annoyed at something, going back to the drawing board, making a massive, massive shift and feeling like things are actually really moving strongly. So really powerful week, which is something that might start out a bit annoying. But if you've been over patient, if you've been holding on to stuff too long, if you're realizing you're getting annoyed at little things, or you just snap at something that you think, well, why did I snap at that? It's because your deeper self is saying that you're really looking for that change. You're really looking for that to be heard. So just take some time, listen to what you need, and start making those plans. It's coming. Hi, Shining Star. Hi, Sapphire Wolf says, I actually never knew that. You could be doubled up. Yes, you can. You can have people that have got lots of, I think it was Queen Elizabeth I, I think, had 4 planets in Virgo. I think she had 4 of the main planets, or kind of more personal planets, in Virgo. And she was called the Virgin Queen. And she's into astrology. Just saying. Virgo is the Virgin is the symbol of Virgo. Cool. Anyway, so let's have a little look and see what is what's going on next. So we're going through Libra into Scorpio. So double Scorpio for you, blood, sweat, and steel. So anyone that's got Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, ascendant. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's have a look for you guys. I feel like something's going to really rev up and amp up this week for you, Scorpios. You may have to deal with sort of rethink something. I'm seeing this kind of a theme this week. The Child of Challenges came up first, which is the Page of Swords traditionally. So this is, and I see in this deck, she's kind of sitting in the woods and she's just thinking. It's a wintry sort of feel. It's sort of maybe early spring or late winter or that kind of turning season. And she seems to be just sitting there thinking, what is she going to do? She's not particularly stressed, but she just knows and then she has to shift. And I feel like you could really invite some more fire, warmth, passion into your life this week by giving yourself a little quest or accepting an invitation. So I see you diving into something this week, Scorpios, because you've also got the Seeker of Spells. If you're feeling a bit unsure of which direction to take next or what to do, there is something of be bold, dare to fulfill a dream, dare to be passionate, dare to step forward. It could be a time to really go on the quest, find the thing, be romantic, write the book, stay up and watch the sunrise. Whatever it could be, it's going to ignite your spark in life this week. You're going to be at a bit of a crossroads. You're going to be thinking you might have a new project, new ideas coming in, but it might take a bit of passionate action. You could tell that person how you feel about them. You could just really live in your passions. And I feel like you'll think about things a bit at the beginning of the week, but I see you making or taking great action on your passions, on your dreams as the week goes about. And that seems really, really positive. Cool. Right. So let's have a little look and see what's coming through next. We've got gone to Scorpio into Sagittarius, and Emma says that you're double Sag. Patricia's Scorpio sun and rising. We've got lots of doubling ups here. So we are in Sagittarius now. Let's see what's coming up for Team Sag. Okay. Same as Virgo. There we go. I love this card. So it's great for Sagittarians. Music is the food of life. Like, it's just enjoy the things that really make you feel sensual and alive. So for Sagittarians this week, if you want to create something and be in the moment, be romantic. It's so funny, isn't it? Because the cards we got for the week were quite harsh, let's say, emotionally. And this is the energy of actually diving in. So we can do healing in many ways. And we can by really going into emotions and creating something really beautiful. I think Sagittarians this week will be very romantic, very following their heart, maybe a bit dreamy. But with a harp, I always feel like it's like a gateway to another world. You kind of play the harp and you imagine that you're kind of going into another time. So this is a great time for you guys to be dreamy because, you're ruled by Sagittarius, but by Jupiter. Jupiter is expansion and it's kind of those openings. So you can just go forward and go into a new reality. Be dreamy, take steps forward, be romantic, follow your heart. Get the healing you might require through acts of music or creativity, maybe making food, whatever it does, whatever works for you, whatever soothes your soul. Really, really go there this week. Maybe write something about how you feel. It could be a very romantic and beautiful time for you, Sagittarians. So enjoy it. Go for it. It's looking fabulous. Okay. And moving forward to our lovely, my brain's so slow today. Capricorns. Don't forget the Capricorns. We love Capricorns. We don't want to forget them. Team Cappy. Let's have a look. Okay. Woohoo. Black Ship. Sounds like a song. I like this card. Okay. So Black Ship. It's a death card traditionally. And there's lots of legends, isn't there, of black dogs. And there's lots of legends and myths and folklores about seeing black dogs and what that means. I've seen black dogs before. Like, not actually, obviously we've all seen black dogs, but, ethereal black dogs. Anyway, but this black dog, the Black Stroke, is a vision of confronting your fear. And I like this because it's something I've been thinking about quite a bit recently, is that if you don't, it sounds very gothy and depressing, but it's not. If you don't confront the reality of death and maybe change and transformation and endings regularly, we kind of think that everything just goes on and we've got all the time in the world. And then we don't do all the things we need to do. And if you confront death as a thing, that everything is finite and nothing is given, we don't know how many days you have. We don't know any of that sort of thing. It's kind of, it's not the nicest thing to indulge in thoughts in, but it means every day is vital. Every day is alive because you take the opportunity, you take the chances, you live your life rather than floating along and not really knowing what you're doing. So when this card comes up, it's saying, this is face that, and you will have a rich experience because of it. And I think that sometimes with this card as well, with the Capricorn, with the black shark, because I've put the card as well and it's really lovely. So I feel like sometimes the fear or the guard dog, like Cerberus of the underworld, we put there to scare people off, or we put there to scare ourselves off, can be scarier than actually what lies beyond it. So it's something of facing a fear, facing a reality. And then look what you've got. You've got this beautiful, I love this, it's the King of Pentacles. And he's got his badger and he's cozy. And I think there's an invitation with this week for you Capricorns to kind of go through something, to face something that maybe been putting you off living or putting you off doing stuff and putting you off making changes. And then once you've done that, you seem to be feeling so in tune, so aligned with the world. So as Jane's saying there, be present, make the most of each day. And hi, Candia. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Wise words, Laura. Thank you. It's important not to be afraid and to confront our fears. Absolutely. That's why I've journeyed with this one. I kind of got this card as my end of last, when you're kind of going through a period of time and you're working through a card, and it was this one. And it was really powerful. I think the best gifts come from these kind of things where you just go, actually, we don't know anything. We have this illusion of continuing, and it's not. So if we can confront that, you can enjoy the richness of every day, and you can be strong. You can just enjoy life. And it's like the gift is there. Like, this guy looks terrifying. Behind him is this guy with his badger going, hey, do you want a cup of tea? Or actually, let's make a glass of wine or something. Enjoy life, the sensuality, the strength, and the beauty. So I think you Capricorns have an amazing lesson this week, and love and gentleness and goodness comes from it. Absolutely. So I think it's really powerful. Hi, everybody. Hi there. Miriam, how the New Heathens made it today. Hi, Diana says, I don't have a Capricorn in my top 3, but the card about the black dog sounds like where I'm at right now. Yeah, absolutely. I think because the cards of the week were also a bit about like facing the things that we don't want to deal with a little bit. And black dog is a wives' tale for truck drivers in the US. He appears in the road when a driver gets greedy and skips near sleep. The black dog spooks the driver off the road and takes us to his doom, not the water flume of doom. Dun dun dun. There's lots of folklore around black dogs. It's interesting. I quite like it. Anyway, great stuff. Great chats, everybody. Thanks for getting involved. Can't not be clumsy for 5 seconds, can I? Right, moving forward to, where are we? Aquarius. Team Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's coming up for Aquarius. Okay, so 4 challenges in the middle of the forest of doom. No, just the wintry forest. You have the beautiful Rowan tree, which is the witchcraft tree of protection. And there you have that safety. I love this because the 4 of challenges is rest, often traditionally in sleep. And it's showing this even through the most tough times, there is absolute harmony and that sort of oasis of protection and joy that you can go to and you can rest and you can find hope in. So, this is magical. The magical rowan tree. Having rowan berries around you can be a really protective thing, and you can hang them at the front of your door to kind of keep the bad vibes away. And on this tree, there's lots of wishing clouties there. So beautiful energy around this, and there's protection and hope in any situation. Go take some time and sit underneath this tree, refocus your energies, get the magic and the fae blessings that you might need, then go back on your journey. Just take some time to rest, retreat, and find the magic before you move forward. I do really feel like that's a really beautiful, beautiful energy there. So, there's hope and healing, rest, respite, and then you can try again another day to get to that next stage. You might even have some real inspirations as you rest underneath that tree. You might have some great visions, or a song, or an idea, or something creative comes through. Let's have a look and see. Next we have Pisces, Team Pisces. What's coming up for Team Pisces? Oh, you guys, you get the nice cards, don't you? Ten of Cups. The lovely Ten of Cups is there. Oh, look at that beautiful tapestry. I could hang out here. You've got unicorns, you've got a little waterfall, you've got some beautiful trees and flowers and sparkles. It's a beautiful scene of love, and when you sort of see unicorn coming up in a reading or in a meditation, it's like the highest and purest heart, just absolute purity. Back to Queen Elizabeth I, you talk about her a lot today. She would have a unicorn horn on her dinner table to ward off poisoning. It was a narwhal horn, actually, or people would fashion unicorn horns out of dog bones to make it look like you had this, because it was believed that unicorn horns would stave away poisoning. So the sense of purity and healing and magic and transformative potential there is really, really huge. So anyway, sidetracked, but absolute purity, love, happy ever after, dreaming, bliss, gorgeousness. So you guys in Team Pisces are having a beautiful, romantic, loving, maybe family, or being held emotionally in a really beautiful way. Great week for love and romance. Cool. Sapphire says, so far I feel these cards are good for everyone this week. I think so. We all have a little bit. I think we're a cycle, we're a circle, we're a spiral. We all have a little bit or a little bit of each sign in us, even if we don't have a major planet in, say, maybe you haven't got any Virgo in your chart, but because of the house systems, we are still made up of the whole chart. So you can sometimes, I guess, relate to all of them in some way. Okay, right. Aries. Let's see what's coming up for Team Aries. For everybody who's an Aries out there, good. What was it last week? Was it the Three of Swords? And I was like, great. Thanks, world. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. So we had this as the card for Leo as well, I think. So beautiful, lovely energy. I've gone about it before, how much I love this genuine, soul deep connection, and feeling that mirror, that reflection. The reflection of your own soul in someone else, and vice versa. That absolute sense of connection and feeling understood and feeling that love. So real soulmate energy, and would that be romantic, because it can be the Two of Cups, or friendship, or whatever. There's a real sense of beautiful soul love and connection this week, and harmony in that, a real recognition of that. So beautiful energy. And then we're looking at Taurus. Honestly, my brain is probably a bit slow still. Let's have a look. Team Taurus, what's coming up next for you for Taurus this week? Let's have a look. Ooh, I was talking about this card earlier in a reading, actually, and I love it. Whoever's ever felt judged by animals like this? Look at this. Oh, you're being so judged right now. And they're like going, really? What are you doing? So it is a judgment card. It is a judgment card. And traditionally, the judgment card is, trumpets and angels and that kind of thing. And come back from the dead, la la la. And, all kind of big awakenings. Here, all the animals of the enchanted forest have lined up and have gone, what are you doing? And not in a way to intimidate, but it's like they've blocked the road, haven't they? You can't get past until you've answered their questions. They've got questions, believe me. And in the book, I could read you should I read you the questions? Okay, this is for Taurus. I'm going to read you the questions. And I think this is nice. You want to note them down. Anyone can do this reading for themselves. Because I think that I was going to do this reading for myself later anyway today. Because having the counts of animals coming up to you and challenging you is a thing. So this is for you, Taurus. What I was going to say is, in the book, there was a reading based on this card. So each animal in this card will ask you a question. You can note these down or you can watch a video again later. I think it's a really nice thing to do. So the first question is from Toad, and Toad says, what are you really? Fox then says, what brings you delight? Deer says, what do you love? Tawny Owl says, what do you know? The Merlin Hawk says, what is your prey? The Bat says, what fuels your flight? The Squirrel says, what do you covet? The Raven says, what is your secret? The Hare says, what is your madness? The Hedgehog says, what is your song? The Bear says, what is your strength of character? The Badger says, what is your philosophy? So I think that's a really good spread to do just with your own tarot cards or whatever. Or meditate on those questions if you don't want to use cards, or you can use Oracle. But you're being stopped and asked to reassess what you're doing. All those questions that were asked, ask yourself them this week. That's for Taurus, but I think we can all do this. I think it's a great thing to do. And if you can answer these deeply and answer these in a way which is really healing and maybe helps you refigure where you're going, and then the next step on the road, you'll know you're doing for the right reason. So you're being stopped by all these guys and they're asking you these questions. Who are you? What are you doing? What delights you? What inspires you? What? If you can answer those questions, and this is for everybody, and I really think it's really nice, but for this week, you may feel it very strongly, Taurus, that you're being stopped to be asked these questions and answer them, note them down. I think if you can, just like stop the video when it comes on again live on the channel, note them down and either meditate on it, pull cards on it, do what you like, but have a reflect on them. And I think it would make the next steps forwards more clear and more fun. So moving forward to Gemini. Team Gemini. Yes, Team Gemini. Let's have a look for you guys. Okay. 7 of Spells. You can do it. You can do it. Pull another card for you guys as well. Yeah, just have a think. You know you can do it. You got this going on. It's fine. So 7 of Spells is what happens when you take on too much, or when you are having to just take power, take control of a situation. It can be a bit feisty. You can get a bit, this card comes from the ones before that where the gnomes found the dragon egg and they were very excited that they found the dragon egg. Then the dragon gets big and the dragon gets a bit more like, hello, I'm a dragon. And they get your pitchforks out, mate. It's a dragon. So, is it you that is afraid of what's happening, or afraid of things have got out of control and you don't quite know what to do about them? Or is it you trying to control everything and take over, keep on top of everything, and it's all got a bit mad? This card is saying you're winning, you're getting it right, you're doing this, but just be aware not to, depend on what side of the fence you're on. If you're trying to control everything, try and get a better way of organizing life. Try to take on everything yourself, try to take some steps back. You're winning, you're doing really, really well. Just it's not really going to last in the long term if you don't make some other plans. It's about being on top. It's about being brave. It's about facing your fears as well, making sure that you are bigger than the fears that are coming your way. So if these guys actually just maybe connected with the dragon, it might not be a bad problem, but they're just getting scared and pointing sticks at it. So that could be a thing that if you're feeling overwhelmed by something, you might end up going, what are you? I don't like you. When actually you could just communicate with what's going on or change it, see it a bit differently, and you could do really well. And I think with this one as well that came up for you guys, just take some time out to think of a different perspective. Take some time out to work another way through. You're on top, you're winning. If you're getting frazzled, if you're getting annoyed, just take a little bit of a step back, rework it. What is being triggered, by this? What is being triggered? What's making you angry? What's making you annoyed? And take some time off to really rethink that. Or if you feel like you're doing everything yourself, that's okay, but maybe look at how you can change that in the future. All right, moving on to our last sign of the week. It is our lovely Cancerians, Team Cancer. Let's have a look for you guys. Okay, time for a change. 2 of Moons, 2 of Pentacles. And under the bridge, there's a troll going, oh, I'm a troll. I'm under a bridge. And there he's thinking, if he just drops that, then maybe I can eat him for breakfast. But he's not going to drop it. He knows what he's doing. But the 2 of Pentacles is you are moving from one side, maybe from a place which is, not great, to brighter horizons. Try not to take on too much. Try to make a decision for what you want to do. I do feel you're really transforming, particularly in a work and finance situation with your habits, or you can make a choice right now to move forward and create something a little bit stronger and better for you. So I do feel choose the new path if you can, choose the way forward. Don't get tempted into the sort of safety of, I best just stay where I am. I best just know that, if I stay there, then at least I know what I'm doing, because there's a troll there. You want to move forward. So keep moving forward, make a decision, take a step forward. You can carry all this burden for a little bit, but there's going to be a point where you want to choose where you want to go and what you want to do. So I'm going to pull another card for, exciting. Choose something. I think for Cancerians this week, you can really do amazing stuff with work and projects and plans and hands-on stuff. You'll move away from something, you'll choose something you really want to put your energy into, and you're going to work really hard and enjoy it. It's not like bad work, it's work you're really going to enjoy. Like, I feel you're going to get so into this magic that you're creating. So make a decision, choose the passion, choose what you really love doing, stay away from the things that kind of suck your energy, take a step forwards. Get excited about a plan, a work goal, put your heart and soul into it, and you can make a great start this week. So, yeah, awesome. That was to conclude the witching forecast for the week. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget, everybody, you can join Goddess Awakening. We've got the early bird for the week or so, literally for the week, I think. So if you would like to join an 8-week course with me and have lots of fun while learning a lot, while kind of having a great community, great connection, do meditations and videos and worksheets and homework and craft projects to connect with the different archetypes of the goddess, do pop over to my website, all the W's, LauraRedWitch.com/awakening courses, and you can find out more about the course and join. I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous rest of your week. Let me know how the cards are. I always love to hear from you guys and see how the week's turned out and if it resonated with you at all or the last week. And see you all soon. Take care. Bye.